Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to a new live stream. Nice to see you guys. So, we're gonna see what do we have today for the market. And hello, Illusion Trade. Julio, hello. Nice to see you guys. We're gonna see what do we have today for the market, and we're gonna, of course, analyze NASDAQ and SPX as usual, and we're gonna see also the gold, which is showing really nice price action today. And I would say that the market is starting to get back to normal because, as I mentioned before, we have topped there. We are still corrective here, and highest potential, of course, that we are corrective unless this is gonna transform to more greed, right, for the market, because there is a lot of greed here. If this is gonna unfold something for higher, we're gonna see the scenario of it as well. So we have our list and some, of course, special requests from our Discord. So we're gonna start with NASDAQ. Hello, Illusion Trade. Good morning, my brother. And yes, I'm doing well. Thank you. I hope you do the same. Julio, hello, buddy. You asked for Coinbase. Yes, sure. We're gonna put Coinbase as well. All right. So let's start at 11. Here we go. We're gonna start with NASDAQ. So for NASDAQ, we have, of course, a corrective wave, A, B, and a C. The highest possibility here that it might be unfolding, and this wave C is unfolding in a 1, 2, potential wave 3, 4, and a 5 toward the downside for this wave C. Hello, Paul. Hello, Felix. Nice to see you guys. Request for today would be SMHN. All right. Yes, so these are, this is a must highest possibility in an A, B, and a C. As we mentioned, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, potentially in a wave C to hit around the 1.38, 1.61, 822K, 22K 500. Now, of course, we always test our areas, right? And I mentioned, in case that we are still looking here at several 1-2s, let's say it is a big 1-2 or even a smaller 1-2 here, because you have the potential, of course, of double 1-2s, another double 1-2s here, and mean that is 4. Make it 4 is a little bit question mark, right? So highest possibility that you are in a double zigzag, therefore, in an X in between, meaning, of course, 3 ways corrective, and that's why it is my highest possibility. But let's say the greed is huge in the market, and there's still, of course, a lot of potential for higher. We have tested right now our fib levels, right? The fib levels has been tested, and we would like to see continuation for higher in case only it is bullish, right? Now, on the 15-minute chart, you can see that this structure here, if it's want to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, well, it can be, because if this is your wave 1 here, your wave 4 did not interfere, and if this is kind of like an impulsive wave, well, it's hard to call it. Why? Because a wave 3 has to be an impulse. It's not allowed to be an ending diagonal or diagonal, whatever it is. Yeah, so only wave 3 is allowed to be as an impulse. Therefore, unlikely to have an impulse towards the upside, despite that this shape looks like, but it's very low possibility. Now, if we take on the opposite side here, where we see a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, well, this looks much more likely as an impulse. Wave 1, and you have a clear 3 waves towards the upside, and you might continue the trend toward the downside for a wave 3 sooner or later. And that means, of course, that the things might, of course, shift for lower prices for NASDAQ. And we gonna see, of course, this blue zone as a second test, right? Testing area for a big wave 1, 2, which I doubt it so much, but still has to be tested, all right? It can be even the same fib level for a running flat, 0.618 normally can be a running flat. Nobody knows. If we finish here as 5 waves short like this, it can be a running flat. Okay. All right, guys. So that's it for NASDAQ here. We're going to move for SPX on SPX 14 minute 30. So we have All right, SPX, or let's take US 500. Okay, so for the SPX here, we are looking at a potential A, B, and a C again toward the downside. The wave C has to hit, of course, this area 1.38, 1.618 as an ABC. Wave C has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Currently, the SPX is a little bit much more clearer than NASDAQ with the price action. Here you have a clear impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 might be finishing here, or finished already, can be. But I think that this is your wave 4 here, therefore 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, of course, there is a possibility for 1, 2, the same as for NASDAQ, and we have to experiment these areas, right? For a wave 2, whatever it is here, it might be, of course, like 1, 2, 1, 2, another 1, 2, and a big 1, 2 here, right? And then moving for higher. So the 0.38 minimum requirement has to be tested, which is, of course, in confluence here with an expanding flat 1.38, 1.618 for a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so yeah, to be tested. So I believe that the price has to take this area sooner or later in any case scenario. And we need to take the low here, which is not taken yet. So potentially here, yes, you still have one more leg for this ending diagonal. So in case you are bullish here, we want to see a signal 5 ways up, 3 ways down, continuation for higher, breaking the high. If not, therefore, okay, continuation for lower. And the next area is going to be the same as for NASDAQ. Before we go to the target, the main target, we have another potential reversal area here as a wave 2. Okay, in between the green box, that is much more likely double scenarios that it can be a running flat or a potential 1, 2. Because what if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then wave 2, A, B, and a C, right? So, yep, we're gonna test as this, guys, and we're gonna see, of course, the possibility. Don't forget that this also looks like a zigzag. A zigzag potentially can be zigzag for a wave 5 here, making it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in leading diagonal, right? And therefore, yeah, we're gonna test also the 0.38, which is over there, yeah, the minimum target for a wave 2, because after leading diagonal, you might have a shallow wave 2, so we have to be careful with it as well. We're gonna see, guys, step by step, and we'll see, of course, what's gonna happen. Hello, Free Minds, nice to see you, buddy. So we're gonna see, guys, what it will be the next price. Let's see the gold, where the gold today is showing really nice price. And yeah, we might see, of course, higher prices. Now, let's move to the gold. So for the gold, is showing, of course, a potential of a 1, 2 here, which is, of course, this scenario. Where we have a finished, this one, where we have a finished triangle, probably here, as an A, B, C, D, and an E. We finished a triangle. You finished a wave W, probably here. You're looking for a zigzag at least, 1-to-1 fib level, 3,456, and we move for a wave Y in a big zigzag as well to hit the 3,000, which is a minimum requirement for a huge, massive wave 4 here that you already saw it today in the updates. So we have a huge, massive wave 4 and a 5. Okay, so we're gonna see how this is going to unfold. Now, basically, on the 1-hour chart, if we dive a little bit deeper in this move for higher, you see a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 5 is finished as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here as a wave 1, and you have a very complex structure here, very corrective and very choppy. Now, obviously, if it is an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, it has finished, right? You're looking for ABC at least here, 1-to-1 fib level somehow, and then continuation toward the downside in case it is bearish, but I doubt it, because why? You have a direction for the market already before it, which is very impulsive. The second thing here is that you might have a wave A, B, and a C finished over there. Meaning, if this is kind of an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your wave B given, and you have kind of like, yeah, it can be even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Yeah, wave C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, or final possibility here, zigzag, another zigzag. Okay, and W, X, and a Y. Finished over there. Even I was expecting a little bit lower, but obviously the things has started to be turning around and of course looking impulsive. So we have to probably here expect a little bit higher prices. Now I see you in the 15-minute chart micro level here, why I see of course a move toward the upside. You have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here potentially leading diagonal finished, wave 2, and then you start a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So internally, you would like to see continuation for higher prices. Now we are kind of like 1, 2, 3, wave 4, wave 5. We don't want to see, of course, the price taking this low. If this happens, that is not a good signal. Okay, meaning, let me put the things here. Be careful. This is invalidation of bullish. Okay, which is a price, I think, around 3,338. Yeah, if the price dive deeper here, it might invalidate it, turn it into potential WX and a Y. Yeah, because this is going to turn to a zigzag, zigzag with an X. So we have to be careful. It might be still corrective and we might still move toward the downside. We would like to see, of course, a decisive move, preferably, of course, to hit this target. We want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, at least here. Yep. And which is in confluence, by the way. This is your minimum target right now. It is in confluence with the 1-to-1 fib level for an ABC, right? So at the same time, it is in confluence for double targets. So in case you are in a big A, B, and a C here, probably the 1-to-1 fib level. Now, yeah, it can be also 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, or even higher. Okay. If we break the 1-to-1 fib level, okay, we are much more impulsive because we have to keep a scenario here, an A, B, and a C, of course. Here we go. All right. Now, if we see the invalidation of bullish, this one, right? And that means, of course, you have to expect to take the low again. All right. So we have to expect this low to be taken one more time, which is not nice to see. Yeah. So we want to see somehow a stability a little bit with the market. Let me check. NASDAQ is moving at the same time. Interesting. Okay, so normally they work vice versa, right? Opposite. But basically, we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch, of course, the invalidation, where it's gonna lead us. All right, so that's it for the gold in overview. Yeah, so let's watch the key level and the targets. We'll see what's gonna happen. Next one is Nvidia, which is 23 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna do Nvidia. All right, so for Nvidia, we have a 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish wave 3, wave 4 in the orange, and wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially finishing here as ending diagonal, probably. And as we mentioned, we need a low, right? We needed a low for Nvidia here, and obviously, well, the high was barely taken. So basically, you have to be careful. It might be your ending diagonal here, finishing very weakly. Is very weak. Yeah, can be a possibility. Yeah, I see some weakness here, because if this is a triangle here, and okay, we have to start from there, because if this is an A, B, and a C, you would like to move toward the downside, right? The things are tending to be much more or favoring the diagonal, right? Because you have three waves here, zigzag, right? We are obliged here to think about expanding flat or a diagonal. Now we see some weakness. The wave 3 did not reach even the high, right? Barely, but it is allowed in diagonals to be a wave 3, not reaching exactly the high of a wave 1. So it can be 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5. Meaning, if this is a weakness showing here, the wave 5 might be also a little bit weak. Now, it might take the high definitely, but it might be a little bit weak. Okay, so be careful. You might hit the 0.618 and move towards the downside. All right. The most important thing that the wave 5 should stay shorter than this wave 3. Yeah, knowing that it is weak. So it still can even move for higher a little bit inside the blue box, but be careful. I'm not interested, right? I'm not interested because it looks already a little bit mysterious here. Therefore, I would say wave 5 might still be finishing over there for a wave 3. And then we take a look for another wave, 4. Now, this was a wave 2, a potential of a wave 2 can be also, like, I mean, it can be, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna keep it to see, of course, what it might be the possibility. So it took the minimum requirement, wave 2. So it is a possibility, which I doubted because this looks already like a zigzag. And this also is a zigzag for me, and then correction, and you move a little bit higher. So that's it. Even this might finish very, very short. So be careful. We might proceed with a wave 4 very, very soon for Nvidia. In confluence with NASDAQ and SPX, that they might be looking for lower, right? So that is understandable, right? Yep, so these are the possibilities. Wave 4, of course, still the same target in case it's gonna unfold over there. We have timing in case, okay, we need the top to get the timing. So it's early to call the timing here. So we have wave 3 to finish, of course, wave 1, 5. Here we go. All right, that's it regarding Nvidia. So let's see Palantir at 26 or 27 already. So Palantir. Palantir, we were looking, yes, we were looking, we needed a deep wave 4 here. We mentioned that it's gonna be deeper a little bit. Don't be surprised. The targets has been hit here for a wave 3 perfectly, and then the wave 4 also hit perfectly. So now what we're looking for is a wave 5 towards the upside, and I believe that this has finished exactly on time. And of course, we gonna see this incredible Jackman Tesla. We're gonna analyze Tesla as well, of course. 5 and 3, and yep. So here we go. I don't know. Today I don't see so much people in the live stream, which understandable. I think you are demotivated today, guys, because you smell the red is coming. All right, this is always what happens when the market is red. Even on YouTube channel, you disappear, guys, which is also a little bit sad for me at the same time. But I mean, this is market. It has to be. I have to be showing the red as well. All right, so basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So wave 5. Thank you, incredible Jackman. You're awesome, man. Thank you, buddy. So wave 5 targets wave 5 over 1. So we have, here we go, 209 and 201 potentially here to finish inside this blue box. Yeah. Yes, exactly. It's all about the red. It's the same for crypto market, crypto channel. Huh? When it is red, everyone just disappear. Yeah, it's understandable. It's psychology, guys. So yeah, so this is the thing. They don't want to look at it even. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. Continuation, of course, because Palantir is very impulsive. We have a huge scenario. Now, of course, if this is a very, very big scenario for several 1-2s, it can be a big 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 as diagonal here, meaning wave 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, continuation for higher. Yep. So these are the possibilities for Palantir. Palantir, of course, it might be in red. Be careful, the invalidation of bullish is there. Meaning if this is going to transform to something bearish regarding NASDAQ and so on, we have to be careful. The 161 is your invalidation, meaning once this happens, you're moving very massively, okay? Because this is going to be whether a finished structure here as a wave 5, it's gonna be like potential here 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 and a 5, somehow like that. It can be, but only we have to worry about it only if we take invalidation. Okay. Hello GAR. I'm good, buddy. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, we're gonna see how the things is going to unfold. Let's see if the gold is coming back, because I'm also in the gold already and I don't want to lose my trade. So yeah, it's still showing a good signal, but yeah, no invalidation taken, so it might still be a wave 4 here. Okay, so next one is Tesla. Oh, I didn't. Okay, that's why you was asking where is Tesla, right? Yep. So 31.20. All right. So for Tesla, we have a wave 4 already hit. Very nice. We still see continuation for higher prices here. For Tesla, despite, of course, what the market indexes says, but the chart here is still looking bullish. We still have, of course, a potential 1, 2 here, 3, 4, and a 5. I'm still looking for this wave 5 towards higher prices. Targets are 357. Yeah, based on the timing and also on the structure here, which is 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, ending diagonal, A, B, and a C, and then moving towards the upside. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So everything looks perfect, even with the time as alternation. This is looking perfect as well. Target still the same. Nothing to add for, unless, of course, showing you the highest target for Tesla that is looking for is an A, B, and a C 1-to-1 fib level in $516. Why? Because the only way to be bullish here, the only scenario that you have for bullish is, of course, being in a diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna turn off this. So you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 ending diagonal, of course, after having here, and of course, A, B, C here. A, B, and a C. Your wave C is this ending diagonal. Okay. Yep, so these are the possibilities for currently, because of course you have only zigzag as diagonals. That's why. Okay. Let's start with your special request at 33:15. So we have Paycom. Let's see this one. Okay, not bad. All right, we have obviously 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And then you have 4, 5. This is your main scenario. Okay. Internally, you have a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Because this wave 5 is kind of diagonal. Here we go. Okay. Even your wave 3, I believe. Yeah, I believe even the wave 4 is there. Yes, this is better alternation, meaning meaning this is your diagonal here. Somehow like that. Yes, much better. Meaning 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering, perfect for the rules. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Internally here you have 1, 2, you see the wick, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 3, 4, and a 5 in ending diagonal 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, a wave 5. Perfect. Everything is fine. So we have here also, yeah, it is an impulse definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 potentially finished. You're looking for ABC here, still one more low, and then moving towards the upside. So basically, you're looking here for minimum requirement anyway is 0.38, not hit yet. So you're looking for this blue box, okay, before continuation for higher. Now, the main target can be given only here and not in precision yet until we finish a 1, 2, 3 at least, then we get a wave 5. So your main target is this zone. Okay. Now where precisely it can be later given. Now be careful, of course, from the logarithmic. Where are we? $225. No, be careful from the logarithmic. Let's go fib level in linear first for safety, of course. Therefore, $620. Okay, simply taking the high meaning. All right. Meaning 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Now, yeah, obviously from the wave 1, it's going to be a big impulse, probably. Okay. CRM, 36.50 minute. CRM, Salesforce, okay. So we are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Everything already counted here. We have a wave 1 already, which, yeah, it looks a little bit expanding diagonal. Very rare case, but still working well. So you are looking here already at a potential impulse, right? So you still even need one more low to finish this wave A. Probably here you are an A, B, and a C, and then moving towards the upside. So it's still to be watched this potential scenario here on the lower time frame. Yeah, this is still unfinished. Unfinished and barely taking the low. Unless if this is a W, X, and a Y, can be as well. Okay, so if we see further higher prices without any low, it might be finished in W, X, and a Y. Your signal for this is this one. So invalidation of bearish. If you take this price, you're moving higher in 1, 2. Okay. Here we go. $256. All right. Time for hydration. Okay. FICO. Here we go. Fair Isaac Corporation. Okay. Looks a good one. Okay. Obviously 1, 2, 3 unfinished or an ABC. So A, B, and a C. Okay. So obviously here you have finished impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now we have another impulse, unfinished wave 5 in it. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You're looking for wave 5 here, a little bit higher degree. Inside this wave 5, you have a 1, 2, 3. Currently, you're working on the wave 4 and a 5. Okay. Here you go. So, wave 4 targets should be minimum target. Okay, you're already in the targets. Let's move inside it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, perfect. Okay, so currently you are in a wave 4. This wave 4 looks like an A, B, and a C. So let's move inside it. Your wave C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably finished. Let's check the 1-to-1 fib level. Yes, you probably finished this correction. You move towards the upside. Nice opportunity. No financial advice, guys, but yes, it sounds like a low. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Maybe one more low, even 1, 2, and then wave 3, wave 4, and a 5. Okay, maybe one more low. Be careful. It might still a little bit more extended. Can be. Targets for higher. If you're moving for higher here, the first targets, well, in common first, is this one. Wave 5 over 1. Okay, this is a little bit high, but if we go even linear, okay, let's keep the linear, much safer. Yes, which is 2,635, 85, sorry. Okay, let's move inside the internal targets, what they might be. This chart is very logarithmic, by the way. It might be even higher than this, but yeah. So internally here, if we are looking to this might be much more precise target, by the way, because you are, by the way, this is the wave 1. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. So yeah, it might be logarithmic on the micro level, but on the macro level, it might be linear here. And when they are in confluence, most of the time they get hit in a very high precision. 2,731, 2,590. Okay, so that's it for this one. The next one is CRDO, which is at 42 minutes. CRDO, NASDAQ. All right, first of all, one, two, 1, 2, 3, again, invalidation. So whether you are in 1-1-2 here, but it's not very clear yet. So potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here. Another 1, 2. Yes, another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. So, by the way, let's put this in round yellow. This is your main scenarios. This is your bracket orange scenario. And this might be your main wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yes. Now, targets for this wave 1, 2 here. Wave 3 as an impulse, you're looking toward the 231 as a target. Okay. Internally, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Unfinished wave 5. Your wave 5 here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So let me put this in a bigger, okay. And internally inside this wave 5, you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and a 5. Here we go. Yes. So you're getting very close and close to the target. Great. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 3. Then, okay, 4 and a 5. Here we go. Still looking for higher. Exactly. Okay, that's it. LENZ or LENZ 45 minutes. LENZ Therapeutics. Not a good one yet. Nothing yet. Okay, I cannot analyze this. It's simply bearish. And this is an impulse. Hopefully that you found psychology here. It can be your correction and moving more down. Therefore, very risky. I cannot support this. Sorry, guys. Pound W 45 minute 30. Palo Alto, I think we did this, yes. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. Okay, yeah. Everything working perfectly. Looks like the target is hit as well. Almost. Let's see on the 2-hour chart. So you have here a potential wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, A, B, and a C finished, and you're looking for higher. This is start to be impulsive, and therefore your next target here is your wave 5, right? So 1, 2, 3. So you already start your wave 5 with a 1, 2, 3 here. Of course, to be unfolding. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So we're looking for this target, guys. Okay, in this blue box there. In a wave 3, 4, and a 5 to finish, of course, wave 5, which is inside this blue box anyway as a target, right? In confluence. So potentially your confluence might be here. It's a very precise area here between the blue zone, 4 and a 5, and then you have 4 and a 5. Okay, here we go. Yeah, everything working still and flowing like water, right? All right, the next one is Coinbase. Coinbase at 47. Arcane, how you doing today? Nice to see you, buddy. TTD, all right. Coin. Okay. So yeah, on Coinbase, we still, of course, bullish here. I think you have already in the daily, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Currently, we're looking at our wave 5. And this scenario is still unfolding, of course. Internally, let's go to the 4-hour chart. We are looking for an A, B, and a C here, exactly as expecting. And confirmation for lower, of course, if you take it from there. Yeah. It means if you should move higher. Yeah. Now, definitely you're gonna move for a wave 2, but you should move for higher from there. By the way, yes, Coinbase might seek for higher already now, especially, of course, that there are potentials that the altcoins unfold. Yeah, like something very high. Here we go. And oh my God, I missed my trade. Here we go. It always happened. I missed my target. Sorry, guys. I have to manage this. Oh man, I missed my target. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's gonna come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. So it's still, of course, gonna come back. All right. Yep. Back to our analysis. Coinbase, yes, still looking for the same. Therefore, we're still looking for the same target. Yeah. So your target is still there, which is, of course, a wave 5 here. This one. Yeah. So we're still looking for it. 575 and 615. Okay. 49. SMHN. All right, so we're gonna see this one. Let's see why it is dropping massively. Yeah, not really good one. It's not a good one. You don't have anything impulsive yet, and everything is simply overlapping. Okay, everything, and you just got overlap here. Even this was not a wave 3, therefore it's still very, very corrective. You're moving, dropping down. Okay, be careful, very risky. No data, nothing to show up. Unless of course it shows something impulsive, but even here you don't have, probably you have 1 2 3 4 5, but look at this wave 4 in relation of the wave 2 is very weak. However, since this is not a invalidation, it can be of course a 1 2 3 4, again invalidation, very bad, meaning ABC here. If this is an ABC, you have another ABC, you have 3 waves down here, meaning a W, X, and a Y. You move simply towards the downside to nowhere. Yep, no target means. Okay, yep, so be careful with this one. TTD, which is 51 minutes. All right, so for this one, trade desk, we were looking for this wave too. Wow, direct hit or what? Wow, okay, direct hit. Yep, that's it. But be careful from it. What the hell is that, right? Oh, one drop directly. So you gotta be careful, because if this is gonna be 1 2 3 4 5, it might be lower. Yeah, looking for this target here as an ABC. Okay, and this is a highest probability here. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, still can be, yes. But normally, I mean, you have a great impulse there, right? So you should move for higher. Well, 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Okay, there is something here which it suggests something corrective. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Let's say this is your wave A. You have a B, then you finish in 3 waves. Therefore, okay, it might turns a W, X, and a Y. Okay, but very, very horrible. Why? What happened? In 1 hour, how much time it took this drop? Even less than 1 hour. I think it is, I just love to see this, follow it. 5 minutes, oh my God. Is it in 1 minute? Oh my God, in 1 minute candle. Jesus. 88 to 61. One single drop in 1 minute. Oh my God. Okay, that is something very bad, of course. Is it the earnings news? Yeah, it was a green. See, guys, news are horrible. News are horrible. Everything in public, you know it. It's already been played. It have been already played. This one. No, that is. But we just saw the one there, and it was green. No. Oh, okay. This one here is okay. Revenue is so bad. Minus 17. Okay. Okay, that's understandable. All right. Crazy. But yeah. But most of the time, be careful. Also, even revenue doesn't reflect exactly. Everything in public data, it's already been played. Just to let you know. All right, guys. That was it for today. Thank you for being here, all of you. And of course, I wish you to have a nice trading day. See you in the next one.